If you are hitting errors on the site or you're not sure how to complete the forms, here is a quick overview of the common errors and how to avoid them. It is important to note that whilst we try to make the site as simple as possible to use, in order to present the most accurate estimated payback on investment calculations and to link those to real products, a certain degree of information is required to be inputted. On the landing page, when you select your icons, you can select more than one icon, but if you select no icons and you press next step, you'll find there's an error. So there must be at least one icon selected. At this point, you're required to add the boiler. So you select the Add Boiler button. Now, an important feature on the site is where the system requires you to enter data, it is highlighted in green. When you've entered this data, the next box it requires data entered is highlighted in green. So if you go through your system, filling in all the boxes that are green, you shouldn't hit a problem. And then when you've done, you save the boiler. After I have saved the boiler, the system has recorded it here. If I wanted to add another boiler, I would click Add Boiler. To proceed to the next section of the calculator, I would press Next Step, which has now become available for selection. However, I have decided I want to add a new technology to the assessment. I therefore click the plus icon and select an icon that I'm interested in. Here I am selecting lighting. As you will see, it's come up here on this tab. If I went to click next step now, it wouldn't let me, and it highlights that I need to complete this tab to proceed. So I select it. Again, I go down and I add light. I select the light fitting I'm interested in. If you don't know what the light fitting is, click the question mark here and it explains what these acronyms mean. If you look, it's highlighted in green, a lighter green, the boxes that need filling in. When I've done that, again, the box is highlighting green, asking me what they'd like me to fill in next. Again, this box here is green and it wants me to fill in the hours the light bulb is used in a day. Again, I go to save light, and if you note here, it doesn't let me click next step because I don't want to go to the details tab yet. It wants me to save the light. So I've saved a light. So now both these sections are complete. If I click next step, I will go through to details. So I click next step, it'll take me through. So I can fill in my details here. And it's important that you fill in your utility rates that you're paying and that you put them in pounds per kilowatt. So if it's 21p, it's 0.21. Now, for heating modules, it requests the usage. So we need, before you start off, the building's gas consumption. The reason it does that is it needs it to compare the new boiler consumption against the old boiler consumption to give you the correct calculations. So if I put my details in and I put the office type and you put the country average in, rates, in fact I'll change that because as we all know, it's all gone crazy. Again, so I'll put in an assessment period. As noted before, this should be 12 months. If you need help calculating this, get in contact with us up here and we will help you calculate this. I'm happy with the terms and conditions. I click finish. Here are the results. And remember, you can purchase the products by clicking here. And this is the carbon you've saved. And we've also got drop-down boxes here, which provide more information. And you can edit your assumptions here. And remember, you can create a professional report by clicking this button here.